And hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2 Arcana 12. We got one down today, but no matter. Story will still go on. And we're gonna skip the today with us and start as usual with last session. And hello everyone! Why am I hearing myself? Oh, there you go. Okay. So you're watching the stream. Okay, gotcha. I was like, why am I hearing myself? Right.
Forgot to mute the thing.
All good.
Either way, you have what hoo-ha, about 5 seconds delay.
Yeah. Now we know. Alright. So, last session, you guys, last session after weeks of experimentation, you guys, wait, no, that's not it. This is not the right recap. 1 second. I am disappointed in myself. There you go. This is the one. Alright, so last session, you guys get together. You guys have done your talking with the Emperor and now are deciding on now you are waiting for his response to all the points that you have brought to the table. During the whole time, he presented himself as, just another king trying to do good, but not perfect. He will admit that some of his underlings have done mistakes, and, so does he. Of course, you guys didn't buy any of that. But he continues on, talking about how, the Empire has made mistakes, and in the end, the idea was to just learn. Learn about what? Specifically about the beast from far beyond. Because this is when he mentions to the world that he believes that he is the beast from far beyond. This kind of shook the room for a little bit. And questions begin coming in from all sides, trying to figure out what the Empire's plan, what is he planning to do. Many questions about, many requests about you guys just taking away all these artifacts that he's been collecting and everything. And of course, he deflected that, saying that, this is something that he has put an effort into and he has collected. Just because you believe that it's not
don't
good.
Take it away from me.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying.
Indeed. And in the end, you guys decided to come to a middle ground. But instead of taking these items from the Empire, you decided to just create kind of like an international organization to observe the Empire's research into the beast and all its various pieces, and then see what happens from there. Should anything happens, the party and the organization now will come to intervene. Otherwise, that organization will be kind of like an observational body. Will be acting on observational capacity, just keeping an eye on what the Empire has done. Afterwards, the agreement was signed. Details will be hashed out later, but for the most part, the event is indeed a success. Many people from your side come over congratulating you on what you've done, but well, now you're going to have to face what is going to happen moving forward, which is at the moment nothing. I mean, the Empire has pulled back from trying to find you. You are now free to return to your homes. You can do whatever you want. So, right now, after the successful resolution of the World Leaders Summit, the Agreement of Sovereign Survey was drafted and sent to the delegates from the multiple nations. Many are eager to participate, while many more who did not participate in the summit are eager to learn more about the Empire's experimentation with Fallen. With the revelation of these new technologies, the world has been turned upside down, so to speak. But to you, it's just another day. And after a day of mingling and celebration, you return to the House of Deals, which now feels eerily quiet compared to the merriment from before.
Why?
You're no longer wanted fugitive. You are now free to do whatever you want. So as you sit in the living room, taking everything in, look at each other, you ask yourselves, what now?
Okay.
Hmm.
So I I thought we were gonna start from right after we left off, because I did wanted to like do the mingling, but I guess we can do it in RP. Maybe in text therapy. Um. Yeah.
So I mean, yes.
Where are we right now?
Right now, you're back at your house where you're staying, the house that the Betrayer
I think
King lent to you.
Once the summit, once summit ends, like once we're all back, I'm gonna like breathe once in a while.
You haven't been
Once
breathing
in a
all this while.
while.
But you know what I mean? Like breathe a sigh of relief. You know, like now
Yeah.
I can actually
Yeah.
like carry my plans without being fucking like interrupted every moment, basically,
Mhm.
by the Empire.
I'm gonna approach Akal and just check in with him. Um, I I don't know if the summit turned out the way you wanted to. I know it's a bit hard for you to rehash all the things that was mentioned. Um, and one of your comrade got blown up too. I I think in all the hubbub of it, you just I, I didn't get a chance to check in if you're okay.
Okay, Ignis, I don't believe this outcome was a failure. I think the Empire is very sly, and you know that. They use their political influence, they use their spies and assassins to get what they want, right? And seeing the summit, I've come to a realization that fighting them head on is not a sustainable way of destroying the Empire. So I'm actually happy that this happened because I've come to a realization that now I need to fight the Empire how they fight everyone else, and that's through building up power politically and influence in circles so I can overcome their influence. And for my comrade, I mean, firstly, she was a bit stupid. Secondly, I don't really know that well, so I'm not really that sad.
Okay. Oh, that's good. I guess
But
I just
the
know.
good thing is, our resistances have been unified, and we're going to be working under the table.
Oh, okay. Like in the shadows kind of thing. Because I
Yes,
know they're not
our fight
well
isn't
known.
over,
Yeah.
but our fight is now going to be unseen. We're going to attack from where they'll never see us.
What do you mean by attack?
Attack their policies, their government. You know, we're going to sneak our way into the positions of power and overthrow the empire when the time comes. It'll take time, but it's
Yeah.
a safer and more reliable way of doing it.
Sounds good. Can I insight check?
Yeah, sure.
Just because
I'll fail my
I just
insight check
wanted.
on purpose.
Okay. What does Ignis sense from you? Like in terms of vibe, are you
You
being
sense
shifty? You know.
renewed. No, you sense a renewed determination.
Okay.
You sense like everything he said is the truth, and you sense that he's now even more determined because he's realized he's been stupid this entire time and tried to fight them head on. But you can't fight fire with, they can't walk into a fire. You have to fight it with water, right? You have to strategize, basically.
Okay. That's good.
So he
Um,
feels a lot more comfortable now, and like now he can plan and carry things out more strategically.
okay. Then Ignis will reply with, I'm, that sounds like a really good plan. Kind of like having a bit of another approach other than just the council. It's good to have someone on the inside to know whether whatever they're saying to the council is the real deal or not. So, okay. Um, what?
How about you, Ignis? How do you feel about this outcome?
Honestly, I'm happy. Like, uh, I I was hoping it to turn one way, but I think we just kind of zoomed past the long road and just got to the ending we kind of wanted, which is just peace.
Right.
There's still stuff to do. I guess I mean the whole council thing will take a while to set up and find their bearings, but I mean we still have to find another way to fail safe it that like the empire. I mean. But I don't know. I just think I could
It seems unfinished, right? It seems slightly unfinished. I don't know.
a little bit. It feels like anticlimactic. I thought there would be a bit more of like, whoa, it's
Uh,
we're gonna end it with a bang, but it ends with
Yeah.
politics, which feels a bit but honestly, a peaceful resolution is really best for everybody, isn't it? And we can go wherever we want, and I could just. And I think that's the best thing because I'm getting a bit stir crazy here. It's been a whole month.
Yeah.
So I just want to go check on Galvana. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. See how if we can go find another arc. That'd be great. But if not, then I think I'll just take a vacation. Like
Take
get
some time
married
off.
and stuff.
Yeah. I've got to find my father, so unfortunately I don't have any time off. I need to figure out how to fix that issue that I told you about.
Also, hey, if you ever figure out a way to like talk to people from other realities, you know, please let me know.
Okay, I'll let you know if I end up seeing someone from a different reality. I gain
And
any
like,
new insights.
obviously, if you need any help with it, well, I'm getting married to a king with a diamond mine. We have the country of Khan behind us, I think. Maybe just a city. I'm never
Ah,
sure.
lucky you, diamond mine. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we
Maybe you
don't
can
have
create
all the
undead.
diamonds in the world, unfortunately, but
Maybe you can create
um,
an undead army. Just whenever someone dies, just resurrect them every time.
yeah, Rex is getting there, so I might even have an undead army.
Nice, yeah. Well, if you ever need my help in the future with anything that comes up, you can reach out to me as well, and I'll make sure to be there.
But I mean, are you not coming with us to Conticle?
Quantico?
That's where our friend is. That's where the castle is. Our home.
Oh yeah, no, sure. I'll come with you guys. I think I'm gonna try and explore a bit on the way as well. Try and see if we can find any remnants of my father's research.
Where was his research?
This is a bit. So my father had a very close friend who was kind of like my uncle,
Okay.
and before I was kind of ousted from the research and empire and kidnapped, he spread my father's research across home in places where only I could access it. And
Okay.
obviously, I don't know where it is, but I need to look. So
Are there any
I'll
clues?
come
I
along.
mean,
Not particularly. The only clue I have is, I guess, and I pull out He pulls out the chronomancer. It is this gadget my father left me that could maybe help me in finding one of these places.
Ignis, can I take a look at it? Just
Sure.
okay.
It's
Examines it and
It's a
like
chronolo. It's a chronolo something. Let me just check the exact name.
Chronolometer, if I recall correctly.
Chronolometer. There we go.
could you spell it like in the chat?
Yeah, sure. In the okay,
The Foundry chat.
I'm spelling it out now.
Okay. Chronolometer. Okay. I don't know anything about this. J5.
When it is you call, I
Yeah.
came from the other room.
Akal
What's
has
this
this.
about?
Akal's trying to find clues as to where he could find his father's research, and he has this chronolometer. And I don't know, I thought since you're like a crafter and whatnot, you could figure out where this is from.
Sure. Can this unit have a take a look at it? Can I inspect it?
Go for it.
See what do I learn from it? Have I seen this thing? Yeah.
No, that's for sure.
Okay.
But
Alright.
can I help him figure it out? I can use my perception skill.
Is it a contraption? Machine or?
It's like a small pendant type thing, like in the shape of a size of a pocket watch of sorts, but there's like a lot of intricate pieces
Yeah.
that's repeating and almost infinitely inwards, you know. You can go ahead, try roll arc. Sorry, go on, Naka.
Akal will demonstrate to you how this. He'll first say, so this thing is slightly unstable, but I can maybe try and show you how it works.
Okay, sure. A demonstration would be nice.
For that, let's do a mock battle.
Ooh.
Kitty, there's a duel coming on!
Sorry, what? Wait, what? I stick my head out and like, hey, don't do that without me. Ignis, good job calling me. Oh, I'm just in time. What's going on? I pull out myself. What's going on?
Akal showcasing his fancy gadget with a battle.
Ooh, wait, what gadget is that? Oh no, it's some strange magic buff thing happening again. Am I gonna be a giant again? No, right? I don't think I'm gonna fit in this space.
No. Let's just do a quick mock battle, and you'll see how it works. But yeah.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Let's go.
I look at Kitiara.
What? Sorry, who am I supposed to attack? Or someone's supposed to attack me? You know what? Why don't you guys attack me?
Let's roll initiative first. Well, let's
Okay. Wait,
so-
everyone's battling? Hold on.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll roll initiative. Normal.
I
am so psyched.
Oh, damn. Kitiara is psyched.
So psyched.
So psyched.
Looking for some action ever since that long ass summit we had. Oh god. Oh, finally.
Your
Right,
muscles
okay,
are
so-
resting. Is J5 rolling?
Okay, so I rolled a 6.
Do I have to attack as well?
Yes, everybody roll
if
initiative
you
and
want.
see.
This is roll initiative.
Sure. Oh, now I roll high.
Is that high?
Is that high?
Wait, compared to the rest of you.
True. He's second, that's true.
All right. So
That's
what are you? So everybody's just standing still, waiting for Akal to do something. What are you doing, Akal?
So yeah, I mean, I guess Akal will, if he's making the first move, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just readying ourselves.
So he's
Yeah.
making the first.
I mean, I'm
Okay,
more
alright,
super
so
psyched,
Akal will,
but I don't know what to do. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Akal will first cast this, just to kind of show a bit of time magic, flex a little bit of time magic. There we go.
Oh, What's that?
So we need all of you to make a charisma save.
Ooh, time fraction.
Do we?
Charisma
fail
save.
it?
With English,
Go
you
ahead,
make
charisma
Christmas
save.
saving throw on a failure, but you
Don't worry, I'm
You
definitely gonna
remove-
fail it.
from their initiative room. What the heck?
Oh, move equal things. Wow.
Turn the car around.
Oh
Oh, you're messing
wow!
with time. Oh, that's so cool.
Charisma
Oh my
Yeah, I'm failed.
god!
See, guys, I totally failed that.
Okay, J5's the only one that saves it. All right.
What is
True charismatic in the
Yeah.
team.
So what happens?
Okay, cool. So now what do you guys experience is like you guys kind of like start glitching out in a sense, and you try and move, but you seem to like rewind back into your into where you started off from. So I'm gonna say that you will lose 6 from your initiative just to kind of demonstrate how time magic works and the feeling of it. So
Oh.
yeah, Ignis and Kithiara, you have a 3 Ignis in initiative, and Kithiara has a 13. Wait, no, I need to roll a
Whoa.
d6, right?
Yeah.
You
I need to
can
roll a
roll a
d6.
d6 plus spellcasting modifier. You can make the formula within this spell actually.
Oh my god.
So
So
this
yeah, you
is
guys
five.
so-
lose.
Wait,
lose
plus
9.
spellcasting
Sorry, not six.
modifier.
No,
Yeah, so you lose 9 on initiative.
9 initiative. Gotcha.
Zero.
All right.
Zero. What the hell?
No. But tactically, this thing is so powerful. You know what? You know why? Because Tiara can take her first turn, and then when it comes to your turn, you can
Make it take
push
turn
it
again,
down after you, and then she can get another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wi-
yeah,
Wait,
no,
serious?
yeah.
Can I get another
Yes.
turn?
Yes, you can get turn or lose turn. That's why it's a
I don't
level
know.
7 spell.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, Akal, you and I are gonna be such good friends. We gotta take this on the road. Let's go.
So how do you guys react when you feel yourself glitching out and not being able to like go forward in time?
Ooh.
How does it
Let's
look like
say-
for a
Yeah,
second?
how does it
It's
look
like
like?
you
first?
guys like, let's say you guys like try and like bring a sword down or something. You try to move forward, and suddenly like put like a snap, and you're back in your where you started, the same position that you were, starting combat in. And you try and do that like again and again for 6 seconds. Every time you try and move, you just like, go back to where you started, the same position.
This
Whoa.
is confusing and annoying.
This is trippy. What's going on? Feels like quicksand.
That
Yeah.
feels like
Why?
deja vu.
Why can't I know what's going on?
But yeah, then you guys can take your turns if you want. You can just like you guys can, or I can just do my next thing, which is show you how the thing works.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do your thing. What's the next
Okay,
thing are you
so-
showing off?
I'm now gonna roll a d6 and let's see how if this works or not. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in chat. So now you will watch as like time kind of starts slowing down for all of you except for Akal, and he seems to be like fast forwarded in a sense. And he just starts doing like a ton of actions, like throwing a fire, like some sort of firebolt here and there. He's not hitting you, he's just missing you on purpose, right? But he's showing the speed at which you can move for this next turn.
Oh.
Damn.
What?
Why are you so fast? Is this
Ooh.
some extra haste thing? Like what you did?
It's just for
In
one
the-
turn though, so
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Are
Okay.
you on speed or drugs or something? Damn.
This is just playing with time. This is why time is dangerous, but it's useful in these situations.
So how does this help you with finding your father?
Well, this is an incomplete device, and I believe I need to find all parts of whatever this is component of to, kind of figure out how to get my father back.
Mm.
Because this is just based on time. There's others that are based on space, and different types of gadgets do different types of things, basically.
Oh, but this is the clue to finding your father, right? This was part of his research.
Yes. It is, but I need to find all of the components. I believe.
Well,
That's
Do
what
you
I'm assuming.
know? Do you know when you got it?
I got this when I was really young, before my father left for his final project.
But he touched it,
He did
as
touch it,
in
yes.
it was his for some time.
Yes. And
Do
he
you?
told me that I should learn the language of time, which is Modron, so I can speak to
Uh,
Modrons.
Oh,
well,
speaking
I
of
could.
Modrons, didn't this something like this happen before? Back when friend Umara, right? Friend
Yeah,
Lam, yeah.
Lauren.
Friend Lam pulled out that deck, those cards. You want to try that
What was
again?
it? The reality police or something?
Yeah, we call them the reality police, but we never actually know what they are exactly.
Yeah, and they called for Manada.
I believe they have the answer to how I can get my father back. So
Well,
I'm looking to find a Modron.
I have this, and she shows the leaves wrap around her shoulder. Well, it's more of a tattoo at this point. But
Yeah.
if you have a time that you think, like if this thing could have seen your father at some point, I could find like a snapshot in time to see what it has seen.
Right. Okay. But first I have to find a Modron.
No, I mean just with the item. Just for like players' sake, you can see the experience. It's basically psychometry. If I
Okay.
touch that thing and you tell me a time, I can see what's happening around the object. It's not a video, it's more like a picture.
I see. Okay. All right. We can try that,
It
and I'll
could
give
be
you the
a clue.
chronometer. Yeah, I'll give
Do
you the
you,
chronometer to kind of go back in time to relive my memories. and
do
see if
you
I'm
have a
mistaken.
time that your
I would
father would
say
have it just before he left or something?
um maybe one time I could go back is when I was in the labs with my father when he was doing his research. When I was a kid, I would often run
Okay.
around the lab and play with the researchers.
Okay, I need a date.
DM, would I know a date?
I'd say no.
Should we say?
I say go
like-
go ahead, roll history check. Let's just see
Okay, all right. Let's see.
how detailed you were.
Okay.
Alright. Was it 16? You don't have like a specific date, like you don't remember what you call what day you will see something, but you will know, what
Right.
day you are in the office, so you can pinpoint on that date and time to view what's
Right,
around
okay.
the office if you want to.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I will mention a date. Let's say, I don't know what date it is now, but I'll say maybe like Carl right now. I think he's 25 something.
Uh-huh.
But he'll say around 14 years ago, when I was 11 years old. On this day.
Okay. I'll hold it. Call for Shirley. Can you bring me back to exactly 14 years ago?
Oh, now you remember me. Okay. Only talk to me when you need me. I understand.
I talk to you every time. You
Uh-huh.
just don't reply.
Sure.
Where's that voice
Sure.
coming from?
I think this is an Ignis head, isn't it?
So you just hear Ignis talking to herself, basically.
Oh, okay, all right.
Nice.
Oh,
Just
but like,
losing it.
do I hear the response? I don't hear the response.
You don't hear the response. You just hear Ignis talking to herself.
Oh, then this is Ignis. Are you okay? Did she hit her head, guys? Did she hit her head? She look How many fingers, Ignis? Wait, Ignis!
I think she's focused on the thing, right?
Yeah, so basically she looks concussed right now because she does not reply at all to what you're doing right now. But
Oh no!
for Ignis, when
Okay.
you are you choose that specific time, you're immediately you know that moment when everything went dark for a bit, and when light returned, you come into a room with what do you call a laboratory of sorts, a couple of rows and rows of tables. You can see a lot of people dressed in white robes walking around talking to each other, but of course frozen in a moment in time. Everything's gonna have an orange tint to it, and you can see at the center of the room, inside a floating what looks to be like a cylinder container thing, you'd be able to see the item that Akal is holding, the chronolometer, floating at the center of the room. You can see it is connected with multiple kind of like energy detection machine that are gonna all around him. Too complicated for you to even know what the detail of the thing is, but it's there. Looking around, you try to see where Akal is right now. You don't see him within this room. But you do see a couple of people that is nearby. One of them has similar qualities to Akal. You know, if he takes off his glasses a little bit, shaved, and you can see that this guy might be look close to Akal. Any particular detail you want to look into?
Kind of just want to know what's the organization with the faces of the people around. In case that could be one of the clues to find
Yeah,
the.
Very quickly, can Akal tell you're in that state now where you're looking at this thing?
Let me see. I would say no. Right now, she just basically this is just a moment in time where she just gets a 360 view of everything that is around her,
Okay.
and then she returns
Okay,
back to reality.
I'd want to say to her before that, can you look at the research that they're doing in the papers?
Yeah,
and see
I was.
so you can replay your memories and I can see what you see.
Yeah, I was gonna check it as well.
Yeah.
I wanted to check, the papers that are shown about. If there's any particular logo, insignia, so that I know what organization it is. Look at the faces of the researchers to see if there's any people that I might know, or just kind of commit the face to memory in case they're familiar later on. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. You look around. Go ahead, a perception check for me, just real quick, as you look around.
I am still foresighted, so.
Yeah.
Come on! Okay.
You're still wearing your glasses
I don't have glasses.
because you have foresight.
Wow.
Eh.
Wow.
So, with your 26 perception, you will notice that what do you call? You will notice that the people in the room kind of familiar, but not sure where. Maybe it's just a pace you've seen in passing. But looking at the papers, you would know that this organization is a part of the Empire. Because at the very top of the paper, you can see the name of this department, which is, one second,
So
which is, oh, where is it? One second, I thought I had it. Can't find where anymore. There you go, Solar Studium.
Is it the one that Akal said he was from?
I'm sorry.
Studium.
Solar Studium. Let me write it down. The name of the department. And then you'll be able.
He was working with the Empire and under a Solus. Is this the same one?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I've heard of it.
Yeah. And then you would also see on the paper, you'll be able to see the first page only, of course. But on that table, you will be able to see descriptions of like this descriptions of how this item seemingly had appeared. Apparently, they were looking into the history of one of the one of the 12. They were looking into the history of it and were able to find this item in one of what looks to be an old rundown research lab of sorts.
Does it say where that research lab is?
It does not. Maybe on the next pages.
Oh no. Okay, wait. One of the 12, did it say which one?
Not on this page. It's kind of like the abstract, it just says everything in general terms first before it goes on into detail in the
Right.
next few pages.
Is there a title on that page so I can find that paper?
Let's say the title of this research paper would be this research paper be? Okay. I'd say it would be study of chronal manipulation. And then it
Who's
will.
the author?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who's the author?
Author would be. Oh, 1 second. Why do you do this to me? This is only.
Citation's important.
This is only gonna be bad for you because you're gonna have less session time playing the actual game. Because I had to find the name.
This is so fun.
Okay, 1 second. The name is. Yeah, there you go. Dr. Shakti Drekhart.
Shakti Drekhart. Write it down. Study of chronomanipulation by Dr. Shanti Drekhart.
Shakti
Shakti
Drekhart.
Drek. Hey, that sounds familiar. Is it familiar? The Drekhart. Is that a name I know?
I'm not sure. Have you introduced your full name yet?
Oh, wait a minute, he has.
There you go.
Oh, it's the dad. Is it? No, but Shakti sounds like a person. Oh, okay. Okay. Nothing else I can see, right? What about faces? No one I would recognize, right?
With your 26, no, not in the immediate vicinity, there's none that you would recognize. But somewhere in the distance, in the background, one of them, you see kind of like a tall, blonde-haired elf. But it's kind of obscured by some people, so you're not sure who exactly.
So she would know, by the way, Ignis, you would know the Drakeheart name because that is Akal's name.
Yeah, that's why it was familiar. The tall blonde elf is too generic that I can't figure it out.
You know who it is. It's kind of like it's generic, but you know who it is. That's the emperor.
I know who it is. So he was interesting. Okay. I come back. I tell Akal what I saw, which was that.
Before that, Ignis, I'm like slapping your face, like I'm shaking you. Ignis, what happened to you? I know it.
Oh my god, Kitine, this is what happens when I scry too, Also, it's not like you don't do it. You did it so often with your echo thingy.
Give us some warning. You just did it out of nowhere right after we experienced that trippy, druggy thingy. Like, you usually scribe stuff. You're just standing here.
I'm not doing it. I told you it's like a thing where I see a thing.
Okay. Okay. I cheek. I'm sorry.
Oh, that hurts. Oh. I'll give you a warning next time. Man, it's so strong. Anyway, Okay, so I don't know if I don't see you anywhere in that time, at least. Maybe you're just not around that thing at that exact
Maybe
time.
I was in a different room, but what did you see? You saw the chronometer floating. You saw study. Study of.
Yeah, it was attached to like a few of wires or something that gives off different energy. I saw a bunch of researchers, and it's definitely from the Solar Studium, the one that you were at. I saw the Emperor, actually, kind of on the side. I don't know what he was doing there. He was kind of supervising, but not really, like kind of just observing. And is your dad named Shakti?
Yes, that's right. You saw my father.
Yeah, he
How
looks
did he
just
look?
like
Was
you,
he-
but with like clean shaven.
Was he happy?
Was he happy? I would have a passive insight
Can
of
I-
21.
He
Can I?
he was more kind of like deep in thought. He's looking at that paper that you were looking just now. He's like deep in thought at it.
Yes, the paper. I saw the paper. It was about the study of chrono manipulation, and he
Can
wrote it,
you
and he
use-
said he found something. This thing she holds out to the chronolometer is actually found in the research lab, in a random research lab, while they were looking for something on from one of the 12, but it wasn't mentioned specifically. So, but that paper is interesting. I thought it'd be if we could find it somewhere.
Can we use J5's dust thing? Can I see my father?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Okay. I wish
Is
you would have
there
said
any
that before I
charge in the
said
machine?
everything.
Fortunately,
Is
if
there
I
any
recall
charge in the
correctly, we said that you used up all the charges during the event. So
No.
right now
Well, there's
you don't
always-
have it.
As at least the next best thing is, only to show Akal.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, friend Ignis, you can use this bottle and pull that memory out and give it to friend Akal here for him to observe and see what he can glean in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I saw something else.
All right. So Ignis, you take that small vial, you place it next to your head, where a silvery strand begins to get extracted from your head into that bottle. You pass the bottle
Is this
over.
kind of like the Harry Potter thing? You know.
It
Harry
is, yeah,
Potter,
it is, it is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is, I think, where the spell come from. Basically, it's inspired by
I
that.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So you take the bottle yourself, Akal, and you begin focusing on it. And the moment you focus, you'll be able to view a kind of like a
Yeah,
first-person view of Ignis walking through this almost like a diorama. She can't walk. She doesn't walk very
Right.
far, and it looks like a circular, a spherical room basically that she's walking around. Everything's just a static
okay.
image, and you'll be able to see standing next to a couple of machineries. You'll see a tall, kind of like middle-aged elf, white hair, some tattoos on his face, deep in focus, looking at a couple of stacks of paper in his
Okay.
hand.
By the way, as you guys see Akal kind of like fall into his memories, you would see like a few tears forming and like kind of dripping down his face. And he really desperately wants to reach out, but he can't. So does Akal notice anything that would be of use in terms of like he would know about as a researcher, like as a clockwork soul sorcerer?
Looking at everything that everything that Ignis described, seems basic enough. Like that's what he's been researching. However, you do notice that he's wearing some kind of like necklace that you've never seen him wear before. He's not really a fan of jewelry and all that, but this time he's wearing what looks to be kind of like a broken piece of like a sword, like a tiny sword, And the blade is kind of broken in half, and he's wearing it dangling on his chest.
Does Akal like know what it is, or does he?
Looks like a miniature sword. Like it's too small to be a letter knife. I think is the proper term for it. I don't know. The one that you use to cut open
Letter
letters.
opener.
Yeah, letter opener. Yeah, it's too small to be a letter opener. It's best I can describe it. It's like a, if it's a great sword, the blade is broken in half, and that part is the size of a key, and it's dangling over on his chest.
Ooh.
From Akal's memories, do you know about any like locked doors or anything he hasn't ever been in?
From your memories, your dad haven't really told you to, to dive into this research. By the end, he did he did help you to get into this, but for the most part, no.
Like, is there a part of the lab that Akal has never accessed?
Oh, the place itself is massive, so it is entirely possible that there are parts of the lab that you have not accessed, and it's possible, definitely.
Okay, so I think Akal, based on that, he would assume that is a key to an entrance. And did his father wear this when he came back home from work?
When he come back home from work, no, because you've never seen it before.
Okay, so you would assume that he would use this key only in that lab, based off this information. So yeah, you guys will kind of see Akal's face scrunch up slightly and like focus on something, and like a frown appearing on his head. And once he pops out with memories, he like kind of breathes deeply, and he's like, I saw him. I think I know where I need to go.
Okay. Where?
I need to go back to the lab. There is something I had never seen before. Thank you so much, Ignis.
Like back in Swifel in Maradrat City?
Yeah, is the Solus thing? Solus.
Solar Studium is a
What's the name of
department. So basically, that's what ministry your dad is working in. But where he will be working, it'll be at your hometown, basically.
Yeah. So back to my hometown. Yes.
Which
I need
is.
Let me just check my document thing.
I don't know if we'll be welcome there, though.
I know, but I have to go there anyways. I don't have a choice. I need to find him.
Well, this unit thinks it's only fair that since friend Arkal here had helped us in this summit, that we try our best to help him as well.
I mean, yeah, we can't go there though. They won't let us in, right?
My hometown is called Exa. It's called Exa. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. XR.
EXAR.
Oh, EXAR. I mean, because the Empire likes to name their cities with numbers and letters, right?
Yeah. Well, not really. It's wallet.
M2, remember?
2. Yeah, but there's
M2.
2M, you mean?
Yeah, 2M.
But there's a name before it, which is wallet.
But you don't have to. If you guys, you're not obligated to help me, but I would really appreciate it if you came, of course. And this city, my hometown, is also known as 1L. Sorry, 1I.
1I.
1 eye.
That sounds
1 eye?
ominous as heck.
Like 1 eye, 1 nose, 1 ear, 1 eye kind of thing?
One eye.
One dash I. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
DM.
Yes.
Can I deduce what does those name means? The numbers that the empires assign their cities.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll me investigation.
Intelligence?
Investigation.
Logical
Let's go.
deduction. 31.
Oh, nice. Okay, never mind.
With a
That doesn't help.
31, you... Okay, this is just an assumption. You assume
Okay.
1, 2, 3, that might be like, the order of expansion, like how the empire has expanded and everything. But while it has to be newer because, it's in the mainland, and then it clicks you to mainland?
Second mainland?
Yeah, the second mainland city that was conquered. So, I may be island. One eye
Oh.
might be the first island.
Oh, okay. The first island that they conquered. Okay. Hmm.
And the island just had
Interesting.
like apes in it.
No, that would mean that island has something
No, I'm joking,
significant that you want, right?
Yeah, no, I'm joking. I was saying the island had apes in it. They conquered it. I'm joking. I don't really know.
Well, this has piqued this unit's interest. So when do we depart?
Well, for one thing, where is this?
Can we point it on the map?
XR
Yeah, I
would
mean-
be... Let's bring you over to the map of the world. Swifle, have you seen? There you go.
Are you bringing us or?
Oh wait, yeah, I thought I
You're
ringing
still-
you. No?
We're still in the holding scene. Okay, there
Oh,
you go.
yeah, okay.
Okay, there you go.
98%. There we go. Okay.
19% for me as well. Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Alright. So XR would be over... Oh my second. Come on, draw. There you go. XR would be this island. This...
Oh my god.
God, stupid pen thing. Delete. Okay. XR would be this one
Cool.
here. This island there.
Okay, how do we get there though? We don't know any nearest
This one, the one I'm
teleportation
circling.
area.
We need to avoid the. We need to avoid places where
do
they
we have
hate magic too. Okay, the one place I have is in West Croydon.
Oh, we have West Croydon? Yeah.
Yeah. Outside of the village. What village was it? We were in West Croydon, but what?
It was not a village. It was more like an outpost. It's near here. The merge between the Empire, West Croydon, and Diffendraig down here.
Why were we there?
Diffendrag hates us.
No. I didn't know different drag hates us. Also,
Because
where-
you remember when we went there and then we break their rules and then we ran away?
No,
It
that's
wasn't
the
Diffendrag, but this one.
that was the Republic of Dragamir. That one is
Oh,
in
Dragomir. Okay.
that's in
okay.
artillery.
Oh.
Right.
Different
Was it not
continent.
three city-states of Warden?
You've
What do
never
you
been
mean?
to
No.
Warden before.
It's
It's in
What?
Artilleru. It's called the Republic of Dragamir. You were helping. Anna was teleporting away from there. You guys were picking her up. Remember? You only went to West Croydon because Heelblade teleported you here with the body of
So
Andy's Gone.
right. That was it.
Well-
We were going to the whatchamacallit, the priestess place.
Yes.
how far is this from where we are now?
I don't
Ah.
know, 800 miles. So I don't know what that
Okay,
means.
so let me just activate this one.
We can just go there. Just need to find a tree.
Alright, so you guys are over
Map's not
here.
loaded in. Okay, there you go. Okay.
You guys are over here. Yeah. Here. Okay.
I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is XR.
Okay. Oh wow.
I have a
That's
teleport
a
to West
huge
Croydon.
island. What the hell?
Huh. It's in Swifle. DM, could I contact Allison and ask him to ask Father Sayer who he's staying with now if they know anyone that can help us get there?
At your town right now? Let me think.
Sorry, what do you mean?
I mean, yeah. If you have a way to contact them, sure.
I can contact Alicent using my sending stone.
Ah,
So
right.
I kept I left one half with him and I kept one so I could stay in touch.
Well, in that case, yeah. You sure that what do you call your friends have contact in the area? So, but okay, but not sure if they are high level enough. They can just teleport you across the world. That's the main problem. As much
Yeah.
as this campaign would make you believe, teleportation is not common. Most people don't leave the town they are born in. You guys are the only one that can have breakfast in Atilaru, lunch in Litoralis, and dinner in Infinitor.
Who are we? What?
But
Where
Edis
is
Edis can send us over to West
West
Corridor, then
Corridor?
we can just move slowly over towards
Oh my
the
god,
island, right?
traditional land travel? That's crazy.
where is
Plus,
Entor?
we're not pressed for time right now, so
Wait, hold on. I said okay. Where is Entor?
Ah?
I have a port.
Intorum is down here.
Oh, near the Meridreth Empire.
Yeah.
Look, could we just make a quick pit stop to Conticle? Because I do need to check in on Gilvana. She was stressing on finding the next arc, and
Well,
Oh,
sure.
sweet.
This one also thinks we should go back to Conticle, restock what we need, and then we go over there.
Of
Bubbles
course, I mean,
might
you guys
know.
if you're all helping me, I'd be glad to, join you guys.
Well, sure, no problem. You can visit the castle, be our guest over there.
Thank you.
Because she also needs us to go somewhere, and I don't know. Because she said she has to go somewhere, but she doesn't know where to find it.
So, seems like we have a plan. Let's go to Conticle, restock, gather information, meet with friend Gilvana. Then we
Yeah.
can help friend Akal with finding his father.
Thank you.
Sounds like a plan.
Right. So with that plan in mind, when are you planning to leave for Conticle? Gonna rest for the day first before heading there? Yeah.
I think so
Okay.
because our contract is ending, right?
Yeah, it
over here.
is. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Can't stay
yeah,
here for very long. Yeah.
When do we have
We'll
to
do-
check out?
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right.
I'll spend the day then just like kind of mingling with others and
I'm gonna spend the day tailing Zas, seeing.
Zas?
Yep.
Oh,
Just wanna-
Zos.
Yep, Zos. I just wanna, discern if he's a good guy or if he's worthy of this orb that I'm entrusted with.
You still have that orb, and he made a
Oh my
second one
God.
already. Yeah.
him? Why not Tammy? Come on!
No. Okay, because I sent so who that what's his name again? Alatar to Tammy, right?
That's
I mean,
right.
he's gonna quote unquote mentor Tammy because
Is
he
he?
has another orb. Yeah, he has another orb with him.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna find someone that is not capable, that is worthy of this orb.
All right, no, that's fair. At this point, it's already late in the day. You've done all the celebration and tailing of Zos and mingling already earlier in the day. And insight check J5.
Inside. Oh no, that's my.
Who is he inciting?
Oh,
Zos.
Oh.
man.
It's his job, man. Gotta do it well.
Yeah.
Alright. So J5, this earlier in the day when you were tailing Zos, seeing him how he carries himself in the crowd, he's definitely an ostentatious person. He presents himself grand and definitely commands the what do you call the
Crowd.
yeah, definitely commands the room, commands the crowd in whatever event he is in. And like a bard, he would always go around chatting with people, try to pick up some ladies and everything. But at the end of the night, he doesn't really go with them, which is kind of like a contradicting to like what you see the first time or when you first see him. He brings them home. The girls are expecting more, but apparently he just, yeah, okay, see ya, and walks away.
Ooh, it's in. Okay.
And that's basically Zoss. There's nothing that can tell you immediately that he's good or bad. He's living. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I other than mingling that night, I'm just gonna like, hey Kitiara, why don't you and me would just go and hit some drinks for a bit, because I don't think we've catch up a lot since you come back.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. But before that, I actually wanted to mingle with Arashi from Shimon to find
Me
out more
too!
about. Yeah, let's go talk to him. And then you can also like start diplomatic relationships with them, right? Like that'd be good.
Okay, I gotta thank him for saving my step family anyway. That's what
Yeah,
I
he seems interesting. I'd like to know more about the Shogun and Shimon and stuff. And he did say that if I'm interested in a real fight, I should find out more from him. So yeah, I want to find out more.
Sure. That was part of the thing I wanted to do, the mingling at the end of the summit, but we can do it now. Let's go.
Let's go. Where is he? Looks around.
Trying to find him after the summit. It's easy enough to find him over the crowd. You would find him seemingly talking to a few of the noble tieflings that attended the event as well. However, he doesn't seem to be
Interesting.
paying attention to them at all. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that is correct. I agree. Kitiara and kind of snaps his fingers a little bit. Ignis, correct?
Yeah.
Good memory. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say thanks for well, of course, the summit, but also say helping with my step family.
No. I think you are mistaken. I did not go to that. That one, if I recall, was my niece. He was the one that traveled across the sea to pick up your family.
Well, still, it was your families that helped. So I just want to extend my thanks, and I hope you can extend it to them.
It is always good to assist our friends. I heard you took care of Cho when he was traveling around. To which I have your gratitude. No, you have my gratitude.
How I've always wondered, because Cho doesn't really talk much about himself, but how do you guys know each other? Is Cho actually part of the Shogunate? Like, as in?
Of course, he is. He is Lady Kuroyuki's subjects. But no, I have not met him before this summit. He is merely my escort to this event.
Oh, okay.
But no, don't look down on your friend. From what I heard, he was a valuable member of the Shogunate.
And act as well. And honestly, it's more like he took care of us than the other way around. So, I'm just glad to see that he's has a place where he belongs. He's always loved the Shoguns. Can't stop talking about them,
Well, few can stay their eyes to the lady, of course. She is a remarkable person, not just physicality, but also in mind and in heart. You should come over to the... I can't remember what the region's name again. I think it's the White Mountains. No, not Shimon, but like the particular region she's from.
Ah,
You should come over to the Silver Mountains. We would always be happy to have you in our home. Though, she looks at you, Ignis, do pack a little bit more clothing.
Oh, I don't really get cold, but
Mm.
thank you for the heads up. I was thinking of finding honeymoon destinations. That's great.
Yes, you are engaged to the Necro King, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
You'd like that you call it that, I think.
His talents has been talked around. It is an interesting choice. One I can't say I agree with. But it is
Oh,
his
yeah.
country, not my own.
I'm on the same page here. But anyway, Kitin, I wanted to talk to you.
yeah,
Is that
was
so?
interested to know more about your lady. I didn't catch the name properly. What was it?
Todayaki?
No. I think I misspoke that one. The actual name was Shimon. Where's Shimon? What?
Making TM do a lot of work today.
Every time, man. Every time.
You love it. You love it. We know you love it.
You can't have a summit and not expect us to ask for names and history.
I asked for names of the people that are there. Oh my god. One second. I can't just make up it since I have the name somewhere.
You see, you have it, so we want you to share it. You know, we don't want to waste your effort. You know.
Sure. Sure. Fuck. I can't find it anywhere right now.
We'll just call her the lady,
The lady.
the silver
yes.
lady, the lady of
Like-
Silver Mountain.
I have the Dragon Shogunate name, but I don't have the name for some reason. It's gone. But yeah, go on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm curious to know more about the Shogun. Actually, you said that she sounds like such a great figure, and you sound very in awe of her. Yeah, I was just curious if you could share more about her and
Well,
about
let's see.
yeah.
Where do I start? She is, of course, the matriarch of our country. She has focused the past few years to continue the work of a mother to help regrow the population of dragons in the world. We have a large family, and the children of the family are sent all over the Silver Mountain to spread prosperity and help her people. And of course, ward off the occasional dragon hunters who think it is a good idea to threaten our home.
Oh, wow, that's interesting because I did kill a dragon many years back.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. Really?
Yeah, it was some time
Wait,
back.
is he offended or just like...
He's offended but waiting to hear more. Like, see what else. Like, maybe it's a different dragon. You know, if it's red, understandable. Kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have very strong memories of it, but also it happened when I was kind of young. So, oh shit, DM. It was a naga, but what color was it?
Oh,
don't know.
na-
It
na-
was white.
Naga is not a Naga is not a dragon.
It's not dragon.
No, Naga is
Does
actually a
it look
snake.
like a dragon?
It's a
Well, would
snake.
Yara think it's a dragon?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
In which case, it
Oh.
would be like green then.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go with it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the dragon was green, although it
Ah.
didn't seem to have wings now that I think about it. But isn't it a dragon? It was green.
It is possible that it may be an injured dragon or a young drake, perhaps. In which case makes more sense. It would be difficult for one person to take down the dragon. Still,
Yeah, makes
an impressive feat.
yeah, it was terrorizing the town we were staying in. It was quite horrific. I see. So it's very impressive that that
And
your kindness like made it your mission.
And you did not try to communicate with this dragon. Perhaps have a more persuasive way to take him down without resorting to violence.
I don't think we realized that. No, it just seemed very hell bent on destroying the town. Yeah, like our first instinct was just to protect the town, so there was only way we could do it.
Understandable. Must be a young one. Hot-headed can be.
So you're saying they can actually communicate?
Of course. We always teach our young spoken words. Deal with problems via talking first before unsheathing your blade. There's no need. There is no need to devolve into violence. Unless necessary, go for sport.
Interesting. I'd really like to visit one day and find out more. Do you? So you keep the young, like you train them for some time before like sending them out to other places. Is that right?
Train is such a demanding word. If you say your father trained you to become a proper member of the society, then I suppose we are training. But I guess a more accurate word would be raising them properly.
Ah, interesting.
We are not monsters, Kidia.
Dragons always seem like monsters to me, so it never occurred that they were not.
Charisma check, real quick.
Oh my god. Oh
What,
my
me?
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Me, charisma check? Oh, I'm gonna fail.
Would I help, because I am very much interested in dragons, you know?
Sure.
Like all this talk would be like I'm just kind of hyping up the image of like, whoa, dragons.
Sure. Go ahead, Kidia.
So normal?
With advantage.
Oh, you're helping me, so advantage. Okay. Let's hope that helps. I don't know.
Hey, that's not
That's
bad.
pretty good. Oh my god.
The saving throw though, but
That's understandable. In our true form, we can be rather intimidating to the mortal kind. But perhaps you would like to visit our home, maybe live among dragons for a little bit. Then you will see that we are just like you, only bigger, stronger.
Oh, bigger and stronger. Oh, okay. Now I have to visit.
Looking forward to your visit, Kidia. And so he
So-
turns around.
Yep.
Oh, yep. You have anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, he turns around waves you a goodbye before walking off with Cho off over to somewhere. You're not sure where,
Bye,
but goes about
Cho.
his day.
Cho, I'll visit you one day. Don't die before then.
You said that 1 year ago.
Gonna come to a wedding at least.
Oh, for sure. Why did you have to walk me down the aisle?
Aww.
No, anyways.
Oh yeah.
Kitten, I thought we could, I don't know, catch up a bit because, how,
Oh totally.
like, come on, let's walk to the nearest bar.
Ignis needs alcohol before he can continue, huh?
Ignis,
No,
you need a
because-
drink?
Yeah.
It's not really a right choice
Well,
here.
look, we just negotiated world peace. I need to let loose.
You followed a man home.
That's Kitiara, excuse you.
Oh wait.
Sure, it was
What
me,
did you-
sure.
It was you!
Yep. And you didn't follow along. Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
we found Zos. You wanted to follow him home. I was there as a responsible friend to make sure that, you know, all things are in
The
order.
accomplice is talking, yeah.
Okay, Ignis. Alright. Let's go get that drink now. I pet you on the back. Alright, but just 1 or 2, okay? We'll keep it at 1 or 2.
I mean, it's like the middle of the day, so I'm just gonna have like a cocktail. I'll skip the first mocktail.
Alright, so
And
while the two of you gonna go on, talk about the rest of your day, what about your Akal? Is there anything you want to do? Basically before that discussion.
I mean, I guess before that, not really, because now I know what my father includes my father, so I think I'm just doing more research on that area.
Gotcha. Alright. Alright, so what about you, J5? You're just focusing on Zos, right? The whole time, the whole rest of the day?
Yep, for the rest of the day, I'm just, tailing Zos, try to, what I did earlier, right? What I just can glean in.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
Alright. So, after the rest of the day, talking, meeting with people, you turn in for the night after a long day of celebration and also that whole summit.
Are the Sanguinums staying a day left, or have they left, or are they leaving with us? Or...
Sanguinum would have left already. They'll be leaving.
Would I have persuaded him to stay?
He has a country to run, Ignis.
No, come on. Okay. That's why I needed a drink.
I see, now you need more drinks. Alright, and then we can drink more. Let's go.
But
Yeah.
day turns to night, and night turns to day again the next day as you take your long rest, fully recover any resources that you have spent.
Very nice.
And you wake up the next morning to, the people of the house are actually now packing up their items, getting ready to leave and everything. But there is kind of some discussion happening in the dining room area where they're talking to each other. And as you guys enter into the room, they kind of give you a wave as you guys enjoy your breakfast together.
What were they talking about? Could I hear?
You can ask them.
No, I mean like as we go in, do I not hear what they were kind of talking to each other?
You would be able to hear Haley. Yeah, I guess they need my help and everything, so I guess I gotta go as well.
Oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought you're like staff of the house, not the rest of our party.
Your party? What? There's no staff of the house. It's just you in here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The maids, yeah, the Scout like
Nope.
chattering, yeah.
No maids. The house is completely empty and just mysteriously clean and have food at certain times of the day.
Okay.
Magically.
Yeah. Then I'll be like, hey guys, so it's time to leave. Where are you guys going? Do you wanna
Oh.
come?
Oh yeah, about that. I'm gonna go. Planning
Where?
to back to Legoland. I got a country to run, I guess. Well, not really run, more like figuring out what's next. We kind of take out the mayor, so like this, not like a real mayor right now.
Who's the mayor right now?
An ice sculpture.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? An ice sculpture?
Ah, I just made her from snow, and she's kind of like running the things around for me right now.
Wait, you have a
Ice
simulacrum? You know how to make a simulacrum?
Yeah.
Could you make one
Damn.
of Chuchumaru?
Do you have the snow and the cash?
You know I have the cash.
Or do you have the snow amount of cash? Let me check the cost for the simulacrum
There's
again.
no amount of cash.
Sorry, you need you have the powdered ruby then.
Yeah. And open up the bag of holding to all the rubies. We just need to turn these into powder, which I'm sure J5 can help with.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, then I can do it. Sure.
Are we doing it today or?
Well, it gotta be today, cause I'm gonna teleport back to Lacrodad.
Oh, but
Then I have to do it manually. Then I did. I didn't have.
I could just, on
Guys,
the way.
guys, I'll be in Lacrodad. Anytime you need a
Yeah.
simulacrum, just come over to my place. All right?
Great. Okay. Also, before this day, I would have also it was on my list of mingling, because it was part of like the whole thing. But I would have asked Jack and Jill where they're going next, because I need their help with something, that kind of thing. But that's
Sure.
like another thing we can figure out.
All right. Sure. Yeah. So yeah. If you guys need me, just let me know. I'll be in Lacrodad, so don't have to worry about it. Okay?
Okay. Aw, Haley's a queen too, guys. Aw.
I'm not a queen. I'm like a, I don't know, a drug lord.
Uh-huh.
Is the closest thing to it, I guess.
How is it a drug? Are you dispensing drugs?
Not really, and that's happiness. Happiness is kind of a drug. Oh
That's
no,
true.
books. That's the best kind of drug.
So you're just a shock. Anyway.
So yeah.
Okay. So hey, let's go back to Lacrodad. Victoria, Sorrow, going back to Literalis, or have they left with Rex actually?
Victoria, nope, I'm still here. Just let them go on. About Sorrow, she pulls out a small parchment.
Oh no!
Hands it
What
over
is
to you.
Who is it addressed to?
There's no address. It just said,
Okay.
it just write down in very, very bad common. Well, no, it's common, but bad handwriting. Very bad handwriting. It's saying, "I'm going. Don't find me. Bye. Sorrow."
Oh my god!
One extra
what
R.
did-
Where she's going? Dude.
She sheds a lot. I would have picked up one of her hair. Can I scry on her?
I'm sorry, did you just assume Sorrow sheds a lot?
Look at that head of hair. It's basically how much I would shed as with my hair. Can I?
Sure, go ahead.
100 rupees level. Yeah. Scry on her. She has -10, -15.
Gotcha. I don't think she's ever gonna succeed, but let's see.
It's just continue.
All right.
Is that a 2?
There it is.
Ooh, yeah, 2. Oh dear.
So, as you guys, as Ignis begins casting this spell, she just, upon hearing this, she just sits down, begins casting the spell. The rest of you, what are you guys doing?
It's an
Ooh.
action.
No, it's 10 minutes, right?
I mean, it can last for 10 minutes, but casting it is like an action.
Cat. No, that's simulacrum. And simulacrum is 12 hours casting time. So yeah, definitely Haley won't be able to help you now.
Rex.
Rex is gone.
Rex is gone.
Yeah, Rex left
Rex
already.
left.
Victoria's here though. We want to talk about him.
Victor. I just want to recall: does Rex looks frail? Does he has not enough strength or something?
Yeah, he hasn't been able to cast any spells, and he's been walking around with a crutch this whole time.
Well, I'm gonna look at Victoria. Well, friend Victoria.
Yes, J5.
Can you please give these items to friend Rex, as you know, it could help him to do his day-to-day task.
Oh, what's this?
These 2 items.
Oh,
Oh!
How do I show it in display? There you go. Oh, there you go. Well,
Ooh.
if you attune to these 2, if you manage to find another belt of giant strength, not belt of giant strength, gauntlets of giant strength, it will boost Rex's strength to 27. Yeah, 27. Yeah, 23 plus 4. Yeah.
wow. Serious?
It doesn't help with his spell casting, but he should be able to move around more normally.
J5, why didn't you give this to him yesterday?
This is honestly amazing, J. You sure about this, J5?
Well, sure. This unit has no more needs for these items. It is.
What?
She kind of shakes his head and like throws her hands up. It doesn't need this powerful item that makes me a demigod. Sure, I'm already a demigod. You kind of points to this party are out of this world. Thank you. I'll pass this over to him.
I want to go to Literalis too. But I have a job.
I'll send this unit's regards to him as well.
Very well.
Make sure he rules with fair and just.
Gonna just groan at that word. Oh, I don't think you can even. I think you need a surgery to pull out fair and just out of him.
I second that with her. Like I just.
Thank you. She takes it, kind of pockets the entire thing. Yeah, and if you do find, she kind of pulls out that paper again. Sorrow. Anywhere on the road. She's a big girl. She can take care of herself, but she needs a friend right now, so if you do see her, say hi for me.
Do I see her? Come on.
Yes, Ignis. As you cast a spell, your vision fades and returns. Your vision fails. Yeah,
What?
your spell fails.
Oh, no.
Wait, Victoria, did Sorrow get one of those blotting?
No, that's expensive. What do you mean it?
But why would it fail? Why would it fail? Wait, why did it fail?
Target not found?
What does that mean? Like
Target
dead?
not found?
Is it the same feeling like when I tried to scry on my dad and I couldn't find him?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Similar feeling.
Ah! Victoria!
What? What?
Victoria, you scry on her! You scry on her! I can't. I don't want to say. You do it. You do it.
Okay, give me that mirror then. As she takes
and
the
here's
mirror
her hair and the letter. I don't know if that helps.
and she tries
I don't wanna
to
say it. I don't
cast the
wanna say
spell
it.
as well. And after a while, the spell fails.
What does it feel? What does it feel like?
I don't know, it just feels like she's not here.
Yeah. Usually that means someone's dead.
But she wrote this letter. Look, it's horrible. That's her.
But what if she goes to, I don't know. Or another way is also maybe she's not on this plane. I guess we can't scry if she's not on this plane.
Where could she be? Where could she have the ability to plane shift?
I don't know. Maybe she followed one of the Genasis and went to like the planes, water plane. Oh my god! But where could she be? Are you?
Ignis, stop! Ignis! You don't have to worry for everyone. Just relax, alright? Let me handle this. Just go relax. You've saved the world. You don't need to
maybe-
poke your nose in every single business, alright? I mean it in the
guess.
nicest way possible.
I just feel like it's part of my responsibility because.
Oh, Miss running from responsibility is feeling all responsible now.
Well, look, I was, but they keep chasing me. Now I've decided to embrace it. You know, I did just negotiate world peace, kind of. So.
Yeah, you
What's-
did. So live in that for just a moment longer before diving into another life and death situation. She's a big girl.
Well, I
She's
just-
having some trouble reconciling with, with Pyre's death, but she just needs some time alone.
Okay. Maybe just give her a message once a week. I don't think she'll reply to me, you know.
I will.
Because at least if she's in another plane, you could reach her. You could possibly reach her. Okay, sorry, I'm done. I will leave it to you guys. Please tell me if she's okay. If you found that out.
I will. I will. Okay? Relax.
Okay. Okay.
Now, what
Who
are
else
you
is here?
guys going to do?
Go into Conticle. Just
Okay.
see Galvana.
Okay,
And
to relax, not jumping into another adventure immediately.
Well, yes.
All right, what is it this time?
Well, Galvana wanted help with like finding out the next arc, so we're just gonna go see what she needs, and then we're gonna.
Sure, find the next arc. Easy, not a problem. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Light work, lads, light work.
No, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be easy. So we're just gonna check in on her, and then Akal here wanted to find his father's research and stuff. So we are gonna go to Swipel. See how that turns out.
The place where everybody kinda hates you.
That's what I said. But he helped us with all this, so yeah, kind of went.
She turns to you, Akal. You better take care of them. Make sure they don't overexert themselves. Eat 3 square meals a
Oh.
day.
Yeah, I'll do my best. And I'm really grateful they're here for me. They very good comrades.
They are the amazing Spicy Seven, after all.
Indeed, and I'm glad to be traveling with them.
She shakes her head again. Kind of looks at J5, kind of gestures at J5 to take care of the party, and then walks
I'm
off
gonna
with the belt.
give her a nod, and then wave my hand as she walks away.
Oh, okay. Who else is there? There was also Lena. And where are you going?
Home. Where else? My mentor's dead. Gotta tell that to the people.
Right.
And you've decided to make peace with their enemy. So
Oh no! They're
That's gonna be
hate
fun.
me again.
Can I speak to him, by the way?
what?
Does he hate me?
So Akala woke up and be like, I understand the situation seems peaceful, but trust me on this, we're working on taking them down. Just in a way they won't expect.
Well, good luck trying to explain that to a whole country.
Oh god.
It doesn't need to be
Oh
a whole
god.
country, it needs to be a few individuals.
No.
Um,
It's just the Kailapa thing. They only know force and power.
Oh, okay,
And-
right.
Can
Is this not the Empire?
what?
Is this not the Empire he's talking
No, Lena is from Kailapa. Kailapa is like a war, like one of those that we like
Like
war.
Viltrum.
Like what?
Like Viltrum from Invincible.
Viltrum. Somewhat, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, and they only recognize power, like brute force kind of thing.
Okay. I mean, okay. I thought he was talking about the Empire. We made peace with the Empire. So.
Well, you
We-
did.
Well, kinda. It's more of a very tenuous piece.
More of a
Sort of.
stalemate.
We shall see if that's what the people think.
I don't think they will think that. They're gonna hate me again. I just hope you can stop Singe from doing anything rash. Or the family, really.
Hey, I'm a nobody.
Well, you
I'm
don't
just
know.
a simple
You
hunt.
traveled with ass. So
He raises his hand to stop you from talking any further. I'm just a hunter guarding a portal. All this politics stuff. It's above me.
just, I guess, keep an eye on them.
I'll see what I can do. As he walks out. So,
How is everybody leaving?
huh?
How is everybody? I know Haley can teleport,
Who
but
knows?
Victor has
Yeah.
word of recall. Okay, I guess he is a portal person. Who else is with us? That's it, right? I assume Callista goes with Victoria as well.
Callista shakes her head,
No?
gives you a letter,
Oh. What does it say?
and then just it goes invisible right in front of your eyes.
I can see you, Callista!
She looks around and then slowly, does the couple small steps as she tries to fade into the background.
Oh no, it doesn't say.
Hey Ignis, I'll be leaving as well. I realized that being at Merodrak, the world has some nice things. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit. See you if I see you.
Oh, an actual traveler. Like, for fun.
Yeah, someone who's actually going on holiday.
She nods.
Hey, come back. You came back. Just say hi when I say hi, okay?
She nods again.
Come to my wedding. Oh, goodbye.
She does a motion that can only be interpreted as duh. As she walks out of the room as well.
I love her. Okay. That's all of them. No, it's just us.
Yeah.
There's one more person.
Pyre?
Fire's gone. Fire's dead. You know what do you mean?
I don't know. Like, I don't know the spirit.
Uh,
Yeah. Dos?
Artyom's there.
I
Das.
feel Artyom's with us. Yeah.
Zos.
Das.
Zos is there. Or DOS.
Das is actually nowhere to be seen after
DOS or Dosed?
DOS.
Das.
Dos.
Das.
Okay, right, yeah.
And
Das.
actually, you have no idea where he is. You have not seen
He
him.
didn't really talk to him that much.
Yeah, exactly. He just disappeared at some point. You're not sure when. Now that you think about it, in the panic in the morning of the World Summit, you didn't see him as well.
Hmm. Suspicious.
I didn't get a hair from him, too. Shit!
I mean, he'd give you an eyeball if you asked, but
He did. He was trying to, and I was like, okay, but why did I take it? I did not get one of his stuff. He was trying.
It's okay. It is okay. Eyeball is too much.
I just don't have a vial for a whole eye, J5. Hairs
Well,
are
I'm
much
sure-
easier.
DOS is doing his normal thing that presents people and stuff.
just appearing and disappearing when he wants, I guess.
Exactly.
I guess it's just it's a little unnerving. What if he was a spy and we don't know that?
It's not very
Or-
good spy if he was just sitting in for a bit. Not doing much.
Well,
He
okay.
didn't really change anything in the summit either, so, you know. How good of a
Could be
spy
a-
is he really?
Could be a latter thing that could not be his objective, you know?
Maybe. But I think now let's focus on our priorities. So let's head over to what's it called again? C something?
It's actually with a K, Conticle.
Protocol.
Conticol. There we go. Yeah, let's make our way to Conticol.
I look at Kitiara. Are you not going to invite Mr. Zos along with us?
Oh, I don't think I remembered to tell him we were going.
No, we
That's
did.
true.
We asked him.
You invited him to join you, but
Yeah.
you know, he never told you when you're leaving, so he's not actually with you right now.
Oh no! I could look for Zos. Where is he?
But J5,
Should
you
be
spent
free.
all day tailing
That
him.
was yesterday.
Yeah, what did you say?
last you saw, he went into his house, and that's when you stopped following him. So,
Yeah.
Okay, I go find him at his house.
all right,
Or I
Kitia,
could
you
just call him.
Ooh,
you're
that
ready
house,
to
ooh.
run over to go over to his house, but when you open the door, you see him over there, like pacing in front. You're shocked seeing you already in front of the door. Oh, hey! Didn't realize you're. Why are you packed? You guys are leaving
We're
today?
leaving.
Oh, I thought
Did
you.
not get the memo?
No, you invited me to travel with you, but you didn't say when you're leaving. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're pretty
Well-
bad with that. You just gotta keep up. So yeah, we leave today. How soon can you get packed? I start like helping him pack and throw stuff, random stuff on the table. Okay,
Yeah, this is not even like this is not even in his house. This is outside your door. He's already there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, right, yeah.
He takes his bag. He unslings the bag on his shoulder and shows you. I'm ready. So I
prepared.
guess
Well,
perfect then.
Nice. Okay. We're gonna go inside a tree. So,
Sure, normal. All right.
and we're gonna go to Conticle first before we go to Swifo.
I know those words. Yes.
We're discussing this is still inside the house, right? Inside
Yeah.
inside the private sanctum.
You're like
You don't
you're
want-
like at the door threshold right now. So whoever's spying can see him but not see you guys, basically.
Well, it's a big world out there, so you know.
All right. So
travels.
let's go then.
Yep.
All right. And with that, let me get Zos, and Zos has joined the party. Doo-doo-doo.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at him! It's a monk.
Oh, nice.
Where's
And
his
nice.
are all the
acting
time now.
He's badly injured. What did you do to him?
Wait, what? What?
Remember
You
when
should have
Kitiara
somehow.
almost murdered him? Yeah, basically that. Yeah.
Is he still healing? You're
No,
kidding.
no, no, no,
He's
no,
still
no.
healing?
No. He's got this. Right. So, with that, as you guys pack your stuff, you leave the house with your new companion in tow, running over to find a tree, basically.
Wait, we do have the tree. I scouted it the first time we came here.
In Yoa?
You said, yeah, you said there's one. You can find one large tree just around it.
Okay, all right. That is, yeah. So you'll head over to the tree that Ignis has already marked from before.
Marked. I marked it. You'll see a carving there. Ignis
Right.
tree. Don't burn or move.
Ignis was here.
Yeah.
Basically. And then Ignis, as you begin casting the spell, you kind of attract a large attention from the people nearby, wondering, "Ooh, what are these people doing?" When when the tree rips open in half, revealing a hallway that leads to the other side. One by one, all of you make your way through it, and as you reach the other side, a blast of cold air hits your face. Stark difference compared to the heat that is Yoa, which signifies that you have arrived in Contakol. Contakol has
nice.
this kind of like European kind of climate, where it's cool and dry. And the tree that you guys exited arrives at this kind of well manicured lawn, and right next to the tree is this 2-story mansion with what looks to be like a couple of trees nearby. One of the tree is completely singed with a large crater around it. You can see a couple of people walking about, seeing that the Amazing Spices 7 have arrived. A couple begin to like gather out in front, trying to peek, like, "Ooh, have they returned? What's going on over there?" And
we're
you
home!
and you also see a couple of you assume guards, but they're not wearing the typical armor. They're wearing instead white suits, black pants, leather shoes, and they all have different kinds of straps and belts,
They're
carrying
special
different
forces.
kinds of weapon. Yeah, kind of like CIA, kind of like what you imagine, like not CIA. What's the word? Secret Service.
FBI.
Secret Service. Like just suits basically, rather than armor or anything like that. They're the one that's kind of holding the crowd from rushing into the Amazing Spicy Sevens property.
Yeah.
So as you arrive onto your land, you make your way inside the castle. You push the door open, and
The
inside.
burning tree with the crater was Tammy's doing, right?
Yes, that is Tammy's. Just
That
when she
wasn't
was.
you, okay.
No, yeah.
Right. Okay. I
You-
remember now.
You arrive inside your castle, and you would be able to see your, I guess, your house butler, your housekeeper. That's it. Yeah, housekeeper. A
Juju!
gnomish woman, Juju,
Not Gnomish, she's elf.
elvish woman, Juju, who after tending to the table sees you guys come in. Hi, I didn't know you were coming back today. And I see a couple of new faces. Hi, I'm Juju. I take care of the house. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Juju. Nice to meet you too.
She kind of gives you a
My name
kinda like
is-
short curtsy. Sorry.
My name is Akal. I've been traveling with Ignis and friends for the last couple
Months.
last month. So
1 month, I guess.
1 month. Okay. Hi, Juju, and you are Zas. Nice to meet you. I just found these guys. Friends with Kitiara. We fight a lot. Kitiara, and that would be.
I wait.
Oh,
Hello.
I remember you. I haven't seen you in a long. Where have you been?
Yeah,
Tiara was there when we got Juju, right?
Yeah, she was there.
She was?
I think she was there. Yeah.
Cause it was after the first disaster.
Yeah.
It was during
Oh,
the
that's true. It's
disaster.
after the desert, so I guess she would not. Ah, okay. I've heard of a silver dragon, so you must be the Kid Tiara then, right?
yeah. I used to travel with them. Then I had some things to settle, and now I'm back.
I thought so. I
Yes.
thought so. Well, I hope you're hungry. I just received some shipments of cookies from a certain friend of yours. So,
Is she here?
Mm.
no, she went back upstairs. So, just a large crate of cookies. So, if you guys
Oh,
want,
wow.
like, go ahead. Apparently freshly baked. She touches the cookie. Yep, still warm. And we got
Someone's been stress baking. Oh no.
Why has
Whoa.
she been stress baking?
Well, she was stressed about trying to find the next art. And she really wanted somebody to bring her places, but we couldn't
Ah.
because we were stuck and it's been a whole month, so
I see. Okay. That is a shame.
you said she's upstairs?
Yeah. Oh, not upstairs, upstairs. Upstairs as in like at her new church.
Right, the upstairs. Okay. Does anyone want cookies? I'm gonna go up to the sky.
Cookies. Oh, I haven't had these in a long time.
I haven't had cookies in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Empire.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, Carlos, also you guys have got to try this.
Try it. It's simple, chocolate chip, very good. But hope you don't like cookies that much, because after today you're gonna be bored of it. Because we have a lot of cookies.
Can we give it out?
That is good for me.
Can we give it out to the rest of the people? Just say it's courtesy of the Church of the 12 or something.
Oh, okay, sure.
To our neighbors.
I'll give it up. I'll give it up to the enforcers up in front then.
Yes, and all the crowd that has been forming.
Gotcha. All right. She takes the crates. She leaves kind of like one row of 20 for you guys on the table, and then takes the rest of the crate outside to be given to the guards and everything. You arrive at your home finally after a month, maybe more actually, but now you're here. And what do you guys want to do now?
Okay.
When are we gonna leave? How long are we gonna stay here?
I'm just gonna go check on Gilvana. Do you want to go up? We need to be eagles and bring your cold clothing. 'cause it's-
Cold weather gear.
Yeah. Anyone coming? Or you guys wanna just? I'll be a few hours.
Oh no, I'll come along.
Yes,
Yeah.
already. Wow.
I miss
Sure,
Giovanna.
long as well.
If you're gonna stay here for a couple of days at least, this unit and friend Remy will write up a proposal to the not a proposal, what do you call that?
Research paper? Research dissertation?
No, research paper. Yeah, dissertation, and send it over to the university about the things
Oh.
that, the
Oh,
discovery
yeah.
that we've made.
Sure. Try it. I don't know if there's a whole repository or something of research papers. You could try find Akal's father's paper too.
Well, if it's there, this unit can have a take a look at it.
Okay. Want to go fly, anybody? I assume they're doing it now, right away.
Well, I don't think you'd have Akal's father's papers because it's probably confidential.
Yeah, sure.
Most
I
likely,
mean,
it'll be
yeah,
with the Empire.
most likely, yeah.
No harm trying to find that.
Yeah, no harm trying
Yeah,
to
we can
find.
look for
Maybe
it.
it's something's got leaked, or other people are doing the same kind of research. We don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. And it must have referred to the paper, that kind of thing. The academic circle should be pretty big. And no other place more academic than Quantico, really. Anyway.
My friend Akal, this unit highly suggest you go up there with them. You can see the arcs firsthand.
Well, just the entrance,
What
I think. I don't know if we can go back in anymore. Yeah. So, everybody,
Let's do it.
wait, are you gonna stay down here, J5? We're not coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay down here. I'm gonna, be with Remy doing stuff.
Okay. So I brief Akal and Kitiara. I assume Zos wanna go too?
Yeah, sure. Not really a book reading kind. Sorry, J5. But yeah, I'll join you upstairs. Wherever
Okay,
that is.
So, you guys have your coats, winter coats, or do we need to go buy?
I'm a tiefling. We can stand cold.
Yeah, I'm a fire genasi, but it's cold up there.
Psst, I'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Your funeral. Okay, everybody make sure, and I give them a briefing of like eagle travel and to just stay close because it's kind of invisible, so that kind of thing. Blah, 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 blah. And I turn everybody into eagles.
As Zos immediately begins to panic a little bit as he is now a bird. Tries to, in bird speech, you can hear like, oh my god, holy shit, I have wings. Ah!
Okay, Zos, I'm riding you. Everybody follow behind.
Whoa, Ignis, buy me dinner first, come on.
I'm engaged, and I am not thinking of breaking that engagement anytime
I'm joking. As he tries to flap his wings, try to start flying.
soon.
One by one, some of you who are not used to flying, it takes you a couple of time, but seems like, it comes naturally. It's like riding a bike, even though you've never flown with wings before. After a while, you start to get used to the motion and fly along with the rest of the party, flying up. Up. And up. You begin to feel like even as birds, you can feel the cold begin to seep in underneath all that underneath all that feather, and you continue flying up and up and up. At this point, you don't really see individual people anymore. It's just a blur down there, and you keep going up and up and up until finally Ignis kind of pulls on Zos feathers to stop everybody at a certain altitude, and you guys are freezing at this point. And Ignis points you out to a certain direction in the middle of the air, somewhere. No particular heading, but up after you reach a certain threshold, you begin to see there is something floating above the city. A small floating island with a lone tree that's about maybe 15, 20 foot tall with a circular arch in front of it, on the island. And then a person outside of on the island as well, seemingly crouched on the floor, writing something on the floor by the looks of it.
Could I, as we get closer, just shout, Gilvana!
As you get closer and closer and closer,
And wave, yeah.
you shout out, Gilvana! Waving at them. The person kind of like turns their head around, stands up, and puts on this wide-brimmed hat. She places her hands around her waist and then leans forward, kind of hands over her eyes, trying to focus. Oh, I know that scream from anywhere. Ignis, is that you?
Yeah!
As you see,
Gilvana turned... Did Gilvana turn British?
you arrive at, it's not Gilvana. In fact, it is actually the voluptuous maestro, Maestro Vanessa Bubbles. That is right. This beautiful human, dressed very revealingly. So in a battlefield, she won't survive, a battle. But she is definitely very good at getting, highball payments from her customers at her shop. She notices you flying over towards you guys as she finishes whatever writing she has on the floor, giving you some space as one by one all of you transform back to your humanoid forms and land on this platform. And Ignis was not joking. At this high, you're shivering. Your breaths, even your breath are a little bit more labored as you're this high up. Difficult for you to catch a breath. Zos as well even go, okay, alright, I'm sorry, I need a cloak.
Yeah, I figured. I brought some extra.
Thank you, what the, where is this? This is so fucking high.
That's brilliant. That's hilarious.
Hey, Bubbles, is Galvana here?
I assume so. I think she might be inside.
Oh, great. I don't know if I can go inside without the thing.
What happened? I thought you were the one that found this arc.
Yeah, but you kind of need the dice to enter.
And you have a dice?
We gave it to Galvana.
Oh.
Wait, we do have a dice, right? We do, right?
Do
Sorry,
you?
my bad. No, I remember we have it. Wait, hold on. Jaffa, do we have an extra? Because I remember we were going to give it to him.
I remember we have a D3. We never gave it to anybody, right?
Right, yeah. I know we have a token.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
A D12. Okay, wait.
D3?
Yeah.
The D3, yeah. Remember the D3 we found in the wreckage in the Anemone storm?
That's right. If I recall, you traded. You give it to Cho, if I recall, right?
Oh yeah, we gave it to Cho, yeah.
So that he can visit Jane's
arch
grave
again.
or something. Yeah, if I recall
Yep.
correctly. So
No, we do not.
No, we do not have any more.
well, that's going to be a problem because I am done here right now. I'm heading off. Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
He can come back, but let me just send a message to
Yeah.
Galvana.
Yeah, sending has a chance, that it can
Yeah.
fail, but
I mean, it's
Go through.
5%. It's better than
Well,
nothing.
you guys go do that. In the meantime, hello, handsome.
Oh, God.
And she turns to Akal and Zos. I don't think we've met.
Oh, God.
Maestro Bubbles at your service.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Carl. Currently traveling with your friends, as you can see.
Oh. Are you like a stray that they picked up, or are you more of a tool that they need? Because I feel like their companions are always one of those two. Oh, Tool over here. Definitely Tool.
Well,
That's
they seem to be helping me in something that's personal to me, so I don't.
Oh,
I consider them more comrades rather than.
oh, interesting. All right, that's rare. Regardless, hope you guys enjoy, and if you do need any healing potions or certain upgrades, don't forget to visit me, the Bubbling Cauldron.
Okay, I understand. I'll keep your name in mind.
All right, see you, handsome. As she finishes the portal, the magic circle that she's been drawing, and she disappears.
Okay.
She puts the moves on everybody.
Yeah, I kind of realized.
Ah, damn it! Here I was. I thought had something going on there. Unless she can, Zos gonna scratches his chin a little bit.
Sure, smooth.
Well,
What?
I'm gonna,
Boss, she's all yours.
I can show her a shop if you want to try to shoot your shot, I
Eh,
guess.
why not? Let's try it out. Eh?
So. Well,
Anyway, sorry.
anyway,
You do your thing.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully,
setting
bad as Kitiara way to beat her in a fight in order to date her, I guess.
Oh no, she's a mage. I have a
Yeah.
policy: you don't fight mages unless you want to be torn into like 19 different pieces. Correction, my new policy is do not fight mages or Kitiara if you don't want to be torn into 19 pieces.
Speaking from experience, huh? I see.
That's a good policy to have.
Exactly, yeah.
And I sent a message to Gavana. Gavana, we're outside of the Moneta's Ark. Are you inside? Could you meet us?
You wait for a
We
bit,
can help.
and then you hear, "Oh, didn't know you guys coming in today. Okay. Just be quick, all right? I got a sermon in like half an hour, so give me a sec."
Wait, did she bring her whole church up here?
I don't think she can bring the whole if she uses bubbles, so.
As
Okay.
you wait for about maybe 5 minutes or so, when you
Okay.
see the stone archway that is on top of that floating island begin to glow, and then the empty gateway starts to swirl with this magical energy, and out jumps this youngish dwarf, female dwarf dressed in a mixture of what looks to be armor but also religious garments. She has what looks to be a large shield on her back and a floating hammer right next to her, and on top of that hammer is balanced a tray with a couple of cookies and also a jug of milk. She
You
goes,
just always have those.
Is she Santa,
"Guys!" And she runs over and gives you a hug.
is she female Santa Claus? Yeah.
Basically, yes. She turns around. "Oh my god, how have you been? I heard you guys were hunted and you guys almost died. Are you guys still dying?"
No, we're right here. Safe and sound, Galvana.
Okay, that's good. You have
And we're no longer region locked, so we can help you with your stuff. Like
Oh.
you were with the thing you talked about to me.
Oh, well, sure. I'm not sure how you can help, but
Well, you said you needed to go somewhere, you just don't know where. You need someone to bring you?
yeah, exactly. But like, I don't know where.
Okay.
Yeah. A bit directionless. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know I have to go somewhere. There is, like, I'm close, but I'm not exactly. I'm feeling it, but I can't. I don't know where to go. It's hard. You know what? You should join in on a sermon, and you'll see what I'm saying. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Come on.
Do you have a vision of some sort, or
Just follow me. Just follow me. Come on.
okay? Wait, is your sermon inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. As she opens the door and then enters it once more. You and as you guys jump into the portal, you guys land on the other side, no longer on this floating island. Instead, you are standing in front of this large 3-storied mansion with a fountain feature in front of the house, and then like a gate surrounding the entire structure.
Okay.
No, that's how it was when you first come here. The sky itself is in perpetual night, but you can clearly see the stars and multiple celestial objects just beautifying the sky as you sit here. Gilvana casually walks through this place, pushing through the door and then entering inside. I'm assuming all of you follow her as well.
Yep.
Yeah. During the whole time as she guides you, she walks kind of like in behind, and asks you guys, "So, what's going on? I see there's like 2 new people over here, and seriously, like more guys. You should get more girls. Come on."
You remember Kitiara?
Yes, I remember. Hi, Kitty.
Hello, so good to see you again.
Yeah, and I wish, but somehow we just attract guys and also researchers because I'm also not a researcher.
Yeah. Hi. I don't think we met. My name is Akal.
Akal. Got it.
Probably
Oh.
heard of me.
Just need to say it 6
Yeah.
times. I remember it. Akal.
Yeah.
I see. Ah, well, your name is
Gilvana.
Gilvana. That's it. Gilvana. Okay. I think that's a nice method. I'll do that. Gilvana. Gilvana. Gilvana.
Yeah.
Gilvana.
Yeah.
Gilvana.
Yeah.
Gilvana.
Yeah. I like him. I like him. No offense, Kane. None taken. Right. So, a tour. Since you guys have never been here, right? It kind of points to Zos and Akal and Kitina. I'm not sure if you've been here before.
You know, I'm not sure either. It kind of looks different from coming from this way.
Kitiara's been here.
Been here.
You know.
Okay.
This is the second arc that we went.
Oh, okay.
But wait, but Kitiara came with us as we go into the third arc.
Yeah, they come.
Or
Yeah. So you should be then. Yeah.
So, but we did come here a few times, so that's the thing, and that's why I don't know whether Kitiara has been with us or not.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah.
the player is confused, and Kitiara would also probably not be.
That's fair. Recap. This is from what we know is Manada's arc. For context, Manada is a member of one of the 12 children's. 12, well, one of the member of 12, and he's
Not
kind of
a child.
like the moon to Darius's sun, the fire, the ice to Darius's fire, and so on and so forth.
No.
He's
I heard the fart.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, you heard what?
Fart. You were trying to say fire, but it sounded like fart.
What? The ice to Darius's fire, and so on and so forth. Kind of like the opposite of how noble and protective Darius is. Manada is a little bit more secretive, a little bit more mysterious, and seems to have the ability to control the fates from what the stories tell us, basically. And so this is the arc that he's made here. Apparently the challenge here is to confront your own past and see how it can differ from yours. So what you can see around here is all the past trauma of this party right now. She looks at the party. Actually, it's just the past trauma of these three right here. Pointing to Kane, J5, and
Well,
also
you were
Ignis.
there.
Well,
Excuse you.
I guess I'm in here as well, but you know, primarily these three. So you can see she kind of guides you through this various levels of this place, and it's a strange experience. The first
my
floor is like Gilvana walks over to a kid. He breaks a window of this place, lets the kid in, and lets the kid eat some food on the table, and that opens up a staircase to the next floor. She walks up over to the next floor, and then you would see like a different one where this time it's like a stage play where you're supposed to kind of like shout out to the people on the stage, and each step you receive an item that allows you to progress to the next levels, and so on and so forth. One of them, there's an experience where you had to kind of like sew a doll but with your own blood. Another one where you have to unite two giants to come together. Another one is to another one is to what do you call, stop a person from receiving a gift. It's just a weird collection of dioramas and mystery and everything. And yes, there is dungeon chocolates this time around as well. So.
What's a dungeon chocolate?
Oh my god.
So as
Taste it. This is why dungeon food is best food.
so as you are climbing at like the 7th level or so, Ignis immediately rushes over to one corner, opens a hatch on the floor, if I recall correctly, and pulls out a chocolate.
Okay.
And then
very excited.
she's like super excited about it, and now like trying to shove one into your mouth right now. And do you eat it?
Okay.
Yeah. And the moment
sure.
you eat it, it kind of melts in your mouth, coats your tongue with this kind of like decadent chocolate, but not too overwhelming. Sweet, but not too much. Creamy, but not like, you know, to the point where you just get tired of it. It's just this, for lack of a better word, the perfect chocolate, basically. Whether or not you like chocolate or not is a different story. Yeah, exactly. And you just eat one, and you want to eat more, and you want to eat more, but you know, you have to stop yourself before you become a ball at some point. Yeah, so you see this box of like 12 chocolates.
Big fat belly,
Yeah.
Giovanna, can you just keep getting these chocolates and just keep it in a stash for me?
Ah.
I've run out.
Okay, sure, I could. Are you sure it's still safe to eat that?
Giovanna, ever since I ate the first box, I am now at level 20 with a lot of moves. The way I see it, it's the best chocolate ever.
That is how you market a chocolate. You give it once and she's level 20.
Oh, no, one. You have to buy a lot to get to level 20. But
That's hilarious.
But yeah, she continues on to bring, but Ignis, you have high enough perception. You would kind of notice that some of the puzzles are looking a little bit different than usual. Like, for example, the pair of giants, they're not like walking away. This time they are kind of like on their own corners, and the male giant has their own little people while the female giant is holding you back, basically.
oh,
Yeah.
oh
Well,
no.
with Kane, you can well, with the one where you are trying to lockpick with the with your own blood and like so like a doll together, you realize that the door was never locked in the first place as well. So it's kind of like this strange, it's slightly different than what you would remember. Actually, even Akal, when you walk through these rooms, you have a unknown sense of familiarity. You're not sure why. You've never been here before, but it feels... It less about feels that you've been here before. It feels like you been here before. Like the sense of it is that it's not what
like
you see, it's what
nostalgia.
you feel. Yeah, kind of like nostalgia. But you've never been here before. There's no memories for you to recall, but it's
Can
there.
I like feel any magic in the air almost? Is there any magic in the air?
That what you're gonna detect magic if you want to try to do that.
Okay. Do I even have? Let me just check if I would detect magic. 1 second. I think I should, but 1 second. Spellbook. Is it it's a first? No, is it a
Third
first
level.
spell?
Third level if I recall detect magic.
No, detect magic is first level.
Oh, first is it? Okay, my bad.
Yeah. I don't have.
I know. Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have detect magic. I have detect thoughts.
Okay.
That's gonna be
But yeah,
useful.
like it just feels oddly nostalgic as you walk through here.
Okay. All right.
You continue to a room, and then you arrive finally at the
What about
13th floor.
J5? Is it still the same? The one with the getting the gift?
For J5 right now, for J5, actually the when you know how like you're trying to stop the guy from receiving the gift because it's a bomb. This time when you open it, it's not a bomb, it's just a box of gummy worms instead.
Wait, who's giving you a bomb as a gift? What is this?
The rooms are weird, man.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
But if you continue with the same steps, you're able to progress to the next steps until finally you arrive at the 13th floor, where you arrive at a big 12-sided room, and then there's a pedestal at the center of the room. But this pedestal is empty this time around. And instead of stopping here, Gilvana looks around. So this is where we thought that is the ending of this dungeon, but it felt too perfect, you know? There used to be a ring of wish on this pedestal here. But then we decided to push on. So we walk over to this place, and she just walks through one of the walls. allowing the rest of you to just walk past with her as well, walking through this long dark corridor with dioramas of what you've seen before, and kind of like the result of your actions basically is displaying on either side, left and right of you. And you continue walking all the way until you arrive at what looks to be a large, massive room with arcane swirling energy far, far off in the distance. And directly in front of you, you see a couple of floating islands. One massive one at the center, and a couple of smaller ones floating around. On that central island, you can see that the rest of the party you would know before, it's just an empty battle where you fought your mirror.
Yeah.
But instead, this time, you can see this place has statues being arranged around the circular ground at the center. You can see rows and rows of pews. There's a rostrum where people can give sermons. You can see that there are a couple of benches where people can sit down. There are some circle of chairs where people can communicate with each other. And there is what looks to be a furnace at the back of the room, and the smell of cookies just permeates this entire room.
Right.
Gilvana has transformed the final room of the dungeon into her very own personal church, by the looks of it.
Is the statues of us?
Statues are not of you. The 12
Okay,
statue
it's
is
the
the
12.
statue of the 12.
Gilvana, how do you even get up here so often?
We had polymorph. We had bubbles for help. She said that we should just cast a teleportation magic circle up here. So we've been doing that now as well. We did a lot, okay, since you're gone.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Seems
I
like,
just
seems like a very
curious.
complex way to get in there.
It is, but you know, it's worth it. Over here is where you really feel the connection to the 12. It just feels like you're like you're in the house of God, for the lack of a better word. You know, and it's
I
just
guess.
the place to
Yeah.
make a
Your
temple of.
pilgrimage.
Mhm.
Where did you just make word of recall? You should have that, right?
Yeah, but that's only for the people that's there when I cast a spell. This is how
Oh,
am I gonna
really?
bring new people? That's why here.
Oh, I thought you can just bring anybody.
But come on, and she leaps off the hallway that you've been walking through, and she slowly descends to the central platform. All of you can follow on as well, as you realize the gravity here
Yeah.
feels much lower as you leap off and then land in the central platform, where there are a couple of worshippers nearby who are kind of getting ready to receive a sermon, basically, from Gilvana.
I
Yeah,
take
I'll
my
follow
spot.
along.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I take my spot in front of furthest at the not furthest. What was it? The frontest.
Front
The
seat.
frontest?
Gotcha. The
Yeah.
frontmost seat.
Yeah, that was
There you
it.
go. The rest of you can join in and sit in on the sermon as well. But Akal,
Yeah.
again, as you're here, you can still feel that nostalgic feeling in this room. In fact, it felt a little bit stronger. Now
Okay,
that
can I,
you're
like-
here, sorry, yeah, go on.
Can I try and like insight and see where that feeling's coming from?
I wouldn't say that'd be insight, more like perception. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I'll do perception. Okay, here we go. Normal.
24. Dang. You try to figure
Nice.
out where
Nice.
this sensation is coming from. And then you realize something. This is the same feeling when you were drinking that alcohol. That feeling when you're able to almost like see time itself. That's what you're
Oh, shit,
feeling
okay.
here within this room. And while they are all talking and chatting and everything, you can almost see the threads of reality or magic of sorts that is in this room. Is like breaking
Yeah.
at the seams, barely able to hold in some kind of energy from wherever else.
Can I try and like pull this magic apart and try and see where this wherever else is?
The object is not physical, so you're not able to, just pull it out. But you're
Like
feeling.
with my magic, maybe. Like my time magic.
What are you gonna try to pull it out with your magic?
Like maybe like we're using a vortex warp.
Yeah, so go ahead, roll me. Just go ahead, roll me charisma check for your spellcasting.
Okay, all right. Charisma. Let me just. Where is it? Charisma save or charisma check?
Charisma check.
Okay, all right. There you go.
All right. With a 10, you are trying to pull this energy at the seams, trying to feel like if
Can I
it's
use
possible for you to
inspiration?
break it. Why would you be good at this? You've never really experienced this before, other than when
Well,
you
it's not.
drink the
I think it's
alcohol.
more like I'd really want to, because I'm so invested in time as a magic. I'd want to like put my all my being into it almost.
All right.
Immerse myself into it
All right.
because of how involved I am with this.
Sure. Go ahead. Reroll that shit.
Okay.
Reroll or
Oh, dear.
Plus
Okay.
five.
Never mind.
Mm,
you could +5 instead.
But
Wait. Oh, I can +5 instead. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you
you
already
rerolled
rolled.
already, but yeah, like you can
Yeah, it
either
wouldn't make a
reroll or
difference, would
+5. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It wouldn't make a difference to be fair with 15.
Yeah. You
I don't know. 15
try.
is like another DC.
You try to pull at the seams, but it's reality. You can't just break it. It's
Yeah.
you
yeah.
try to pull at what seams that are forming, but it's not broken enough for you to just pull it, so to speak. So instead,
Okay,
as you're attempting this, you can hear out front Gilvana shouting out, "All right, guys, please take your seats. Today we gathered here," and she begins on her sermon. I'm assuming you're joining them as well, Kal? Kal?
Yeah. I'm joining them.
Yeah. So you join in and sit down at the back as Gilvana kind of goes on talking about basically in regards to the church, how we are all here to as a pilgrimage, going through our own trials and helping build for a lot of people around the world, to the people that needs it. And then they kind of go around one by one in a row to talk about what they've done before. One of them, they said they helped like fixed a toilet in some other person's house, and the crowd kind of goes all together, one crumb at a time, and goes on to the next person as apparently this guy has helped to fix a leaky roof in a neighbor's house, one crumb at a time. And then goes on to the next person where this person is seemingly like helping to build like a small shelter for like some abandoned cats, and everybody together at the same time, one crumb at a time, and so on and so forth.
One crumb at a time. Okay.
As you goes over to you guys, Gilvana asks, "What about you? You want to share how you've helped the world recently in the past week?"
Oh, wow.
We
I
broke
don't-
we broke
I don't-
into the empire one crumb at a time.
I don't know if we should. Come on, it feels more like bragging for us.
Come on. I know, I'm sure you did something big. I won't call upon you if it's not on purpose. Come
We're
on.
doing
Okay.
it one cookie jar at a time.
I guess I'll go up and so just a few days ago we negotiated peace with the Empire, who has been hunting down the Amazing Spicy Seven, and is possible and got the Emperor to actually admit that he's part of the Beast, and trying to get his whole pieces of the beast together and possibly make the beast from far beyond. But we wanted to put a stop to that, and we gathered leaders from all over home to make a peace summit, a leader summit, and we discussed how we could stop that from happening. And he was there, and we got to have a fruitful discussion as to how we can police this from making sure the bees ever coming back again. And it was successful. A multi-nation council is being formed, and one of us is going to be on the council, and we're gonna keep the empire in check so that they don't destroy the world one crumb at a time.
If people are just stunned at your explanation there, as Gilvana just nods along, and at the end, as you say one crumb at a time, Gilvana goes one crumb at a time. Come on, guys! One crumb at a time. More like one jar. What the fuck?
Come on, I told you it's too much.
As and this goes on to the rest of the room, as you know, they all basically just show what they've done to help, following in the steps of the world, following the steps of the 12, trying to make the world better, one crumb at a time. But Akal, each time they say that phrase, one crumb at a time, one crumb at a time, you can feel the strands of reality is breaking around you. You don't really physically see it, but you can sense it. Like it's trying to hold in this energy that just grows and grows and grows each time they say one crumb at a time, one crumb at a time, until that speech that Ignis just puts out there, and that kind of like wows people at what you guys have achieved, and she goes one crumb at a time, and everybody follows. You hear a loud break coming from behind you as you turn around to see what looks to be almost like a, you know, like if you run through a paper wall, it just rips and revealing to the other side. You see that rip in reality, leading to what looks to be a bright golden light emerging from the other side. But for everybody else, you guys just...
Anyone else see this?
Nope, none of the rest sees this. Instead, all of you feel this presence, this feeling like you've been here before, like this is home, and you feel like this presence nurturing and taking care of you while you are all here. And as all of you feel it at the same time, Gilvana kind of gives a look at you and tells you, like, see what I mean, basically, as she closes up her sermon, tells everybody to continue to do good. Yeah, Aka?
So I know everyone is feeling this feeling. Can I ask all my, like, Ignis and everyone, J5, everyone, to hold my hand and just trust me on this and follow me?
Okay.
Okay.
So I
grab you all by the hand
and begin walking over towards it.
Are you gonna
and I begin walking over to this.
All right. So all of you begin, as Gilvana's just finishing up the ceremony and everything, all of you begin, standing up and walking away simultaneously. Gilvana goes, guys, is everything okay?
From Gilvana, would you like to join us in holding hands?
Wait, are you here?
I don't know. Should I be here?
Oh shit, J5, you're not here.
Oh my god, Jeff, I didn't even wish you're here. We could use a fate point to say that you're here.
We could use a fate point to say that J5 is here.
Like, instead of...
It seems like a plot-related thing that I should be in.
Yeah, I'd want J5 to be here as well.
I'll say, when he says he's gonna stay here to write research paper, I would have said instead, J5, come on, it's just a few hours. Remy can get a head start and you'll just come back and supervise or something.
Okay.
Sure.
Perfect. J5 is here now. All right.
Okay. Go on, hold on, let's go.
So
yeah.
You guys begin making your way.
I'm holding your hand, but I'm not really.
I'm gonna grab Gilvana.
Does Gilvana join us?
Okay, Gilvana is joining them as well. Okay, and
because I feel bad, we leaving Gilvana's behind at the last arc.
Yeah.
As everybody kind of stands up, kind of look around, murmuring, "What's going on here, Miss Gilvana? Is everything okay?" We're doing this now, I guess. And she puts her hand out as well for other people to follow. One by one, they look at each other. One of them gonna put
Oh
their
my
hand
God.
on Gilvana, put their hand on the other as well, as they kind of make this long train. As Akal, you're leading this long chain of about 20 people towards this gate.
I really hope something happens.
I really hope we don't go into something really bad.
As you get closer and closer to it, the people, the last one would be J5, I'm assuming, because J5 held Gilvana, right?
Yeah.
J5, you're at the very far back, so you'll be able to see what's going on in the front as Akal leading the way. And Akal, as he gets closer to wherever he wants to go, you can see his body begins to shift as he becomes a little boy. Then back to an adult but missing an arm. Then what looks to be like a Modron standing in front of you, walking forward, and then becomes what looks to be like an avatar of time floating over towards somewhere, and then becomes like normal Akal again, but this time he's not wearing his glasses, showing this like bright red eyes basically, and it shifts again and shifts again. Each time everybody reaching a certain threshold, everybody begins to just start shifting forms again and again and again.
Yeah.
This freaks out everybody at the back. They all let go, but Gilvana's the only one that's still holding on. Guys! As you get closer and closer, all of you begin to shift form. At some point, Akal just disappears. And then Ignis, and then Kitiara, and then Kane, and then maybe Artyom, and then Zos, and then J5, and then finally Gilvana.
What about the rest? They're not there?
They're not. They let go as they panic. Basically,
Right.
they let go as you see, like you guys start to shape shift and everything.
By the way,
Oh,
when you see
no.
Akal the glasses off, you can see his eyes are red, but they also have like a face of a clock on him, basically, like ticking.
It's a hand of a clock, basically inside his eyes himself.
Both of his
Okay.
eyes, yeah.
And at this point, you feel that energy very strongly from all around you. It's kind of overwhelming. There's nostalgic feeling as you hear what looks to be you try to look around, but instead it's just darkness all around you. You don't feel your hands is holding anyone. Seems like you've been separated. And when you try to call out, guys, where are you guys? You just hear your voice times 100. A choir of your voice repeating that same line at different pitches, different cadence, different accent, but all of them, guys, guys, at the same time. Echoing again and again until finally the silence is cut and you hear
What the hell is that?
city streets. You slowly open your eyes that you didn't even realize was closed before. And you're standing in the middle of a street. You look around. To some of you, it looks familiar. To some of you, it does not. You realize that no, you are not. You're alone in the middle of a street.
Yeah.
And you realize that as you walk around, the areas around you seem to shift a little bit. As you walk one step, suddenly one of you is in the middle of underground dungeon. You move a little bit more, you arrive in the middle of a mountain. You take another step and you're inside some kind of like machinery with like flesh growths all over the wall. You take one more step, you're back in the city. You continue doing this, walking around, trying to figure out where the hell you guys are, when suddenly you feel a tug at your waist.
Huh?
You look down and immediately you see something dash past you, and something that you've stored in your waist, maybe some charm, maybe your coin pack, they have been taken by whatever this is, and it just bolts through the crowd into the distance.
Chase.
How? You guys are like in the middle of a crowd right now, trying to rush in all by yourselves. You're all alone. How you guys are chasing these creatures that just stole your belonging just now?
Can I still fly?
Yes, J5, you activate your boots and you immediately fly up to get away from the crowd and fly over everything. The rest of you, how are you guys doing this?
I'm gonna change.
So the
to
crowd
it.
is too crowded, right? Like
Yeah.
it's just too packed.
Unless if you want to cut them down, of course. But yeah.
I'm gonna use my flying broom.
All right,
Yeah.
Akal, you jump up into your broom, dart upwards like a witch, basically flying off across to chase whatever this creature was. Ignis, Kitiara.
I'm changing
I'm
to
gonna
an eagle.
bring out my echo and transfer my consciousness and just follow after
All
with my
right.
echo.
So everybody else begin chasing. Ignis, you transform into an eagle to chase after this person. Kitiara, on the other hand, just goes limp as the echo just passes through the crowd, and when it's far enough, you switch places and you summon the echo again and again as you do this, trying to chase these creatures that just stolen your item. And as you try to identify what the hell it is, it's a bit difficult because when the environment it change. Sometimes you see it's like this, like a bandit of some kind, and then others it's like this tentacle monsters. Others it's like a shadowy creature, and then most of the time it's a bunch of cats running with the item that was stolen from you until you arrive at what looks to be the middle of the street, basically, where there is no other people around. And these multiple creatures, they converge on this one person wearing a hood covering most entirety of its body, as all of you converge at one place finally.
Oh,
Okay. Wow.
who are you? I look at the hood.
Do I remember this scene?
You do. This is the very beginning of your adventure, the very beginning when shit happens.
You're right.
This is when Ignis, J5, and also Kane had your items stolen and brought
I wish
over to a
Kane
person
I
carrying
wish
this
Kelly
cat.
was here. God damn.
As this person shouts out to you guys, "Step back, and nobody gets hurt."
I'm gonna look at Ignis and Kane. I guess who else is there with us? So Ignis and Kane, right?
Ignis, Kane, Ignis and Kane basically is the only one that was there back then.
I'm gonna remind them. Hey, wait, remember this moment? The last time we did we kill this guy or did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We killed this guy. We obliterated him. We burned him. We smacked him to pieces. All the things.
The last time we were here, we did something back to this. We did something bad to this guy. Perhaps we should find the resolution to this problem.
Like what?
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
talk to him? Give us back our stuff, guy.
Why
No, that's a
don't
start.
you make me? As
What?
the cat's human shadow thing from just now begin to turn around, and now they're all 6 of them facing you guys.
Well, we know you work for the Empire, and you were trying to force us to do something to make that your project 12 work.
The person seems what's the word for tergugat?
What's the cricket?
And Titan.
Impacted by the words that
Impacted, yeah.
J5 said just now.
They seem in like confusion.
Not really confused, more like he
It hit him somewhere in his
yeah,
heart.
yeah, yeah, like he got caught basically.
Oh,
As he
Can we
steps
discuss
back.
this further? Can we discuss this further? You don't have to lose your life here.
So you know, this makes it easier then. Attack! As those cats leap forward, trying to rush over towards you. Are you guys still talking?
We have to.
No.
Is he running away while the cat's attacking?
Nope, he's standing there while commanding the cats to just start attacking you guys.
Is it okay?
How far is he?
Right now he is like I think around 30 foot away from you right now.
Do I have enough time to summon my echo behind him?
That's where we're gonna have to roll for initiative and see what happens in the next session. With that, we're gonna end it here for now. Thank you very much, guys, for playing, and we'll see you guys next week for more Paragon. No Paragon Lost. Paragon Lost is over for a long time. For more Arcana 12. Bye bye.
What the reality is being reset again.